Do you ever wonder why some people are better at building a personal brand on social media than others? Whether you're looking to grow your brand or business in 2023, here's everything you need to know to dominate social media and build an irresistible brand built to last in 2023. What's going on, guys? My name is Alex. I'm the co-founder of the Digital Business Accelerator, and we scale brands for a living on social media. There's a lot of things that I've been able to learn over the last couple of years, and I want to share that with you guys as we spend some time talking about what it means to have an irresistible brand and what it means for you once you actually have that brand. So first things first, what is an irresistible brand? Well, now on social media, if you're looking to grow a business, it's very important that you leverage social media to do that. Organic marketing is by far the most profitable way to acquire new leads and new business to grow. So building an irresistible brand is essentially just having an audience and a community on social media that is going to engage with your content, potentially purchase your services, and help you grow your business. A lot of people are trying to run to paid advertisement as soon as they start to get their business rolling a little bit, but the truth of the matter is you should be looking to grow your organic brand first before considering spending any money on paid ads. Now that we're a little bit understanding of what a personal brand means, how do we actually get it to the point where we get a lot of inbound leads, a lot of new potential community members joining us on our social media pages? The biggest thing to understand when it comes to building a brand is having a core kind of offer or a core kind of problem that you solve. There are a lot of people out there creating content now, and we live in a what have you done for me lately world, which in other words means people in your niche are probably trying to do the same thing you're doing. The only reason someone scrolling through social media would give you the time of day is if they can clearly see how you can help solve their problems or issues, right? So this is very important, right? You're in business or you're looking to build a brand because you're trying to solve people's problems, but you're trying to do it in your own unique way. So one of the best things that I learned in lesson one here is figuring out what the biggest issues are in your space. Maybe you're in fitness and people struggle with losing weight, maybe eating right, maybe putting on muscle. Figure out what those 3 to 5 most common issues in your space is, and figure out a consistent way to provide information in solving those problems. I've grown a couple different accounts. Right now, the account that I love the most, I've spent the most time growing, is coach.alexrob here on TikTok. And I provide a lot of tips and tutorials on how to actually leverage TikTok to grow your brand or business. And the way I find my content ideas and the way of being able to build my brand is by just simply understanding what my audience tends to struggle with, right? A lot of times people don't understand how to actually find a good content strategy. They don't understand the newest updates. They don't understand how to actually get engagement. They don't know how to grow. So I've spent time researching and figuring out what those issues are, and I've collectively put that into my little index. So now when I need to come up with an idea to create and record, I can just go to that and start to answer those questions. That subsequently has allowed more people to follow me, find me, and engage and help build my brand on TikTok. Now you might be saying, Alex, I post consistently. I try to answer those common questions my people in my space are facing, but I'm still not growing. I'm still not getting the desired outcome that I want on my social media. Now, just to be fully transparent, social media takes time to grow now. Everyone's on it, whether you're a business owner, a creator, an influencer, everyone's on social media now. So it's more competitive than it was once, maybe a couple years ago. But in saying that, you're still probably struggling to grow because of a couple different reasons. Number one, you might not be showing your personality enough. Believe it or not, people don't just want you to just regurgitate information to them. They want to also understand the person behind that information. So having a healthy balance of your personal story, your personal triumphs, your personal ups and downs, incorporated with the content that you're creating is a really great way to build that connection with your audience. Because at the end of the day, I could probably search and Google the solution to this issue, but it's more intriguing and more interesting if I know that the person giving it to me has gone through this issue themselves. The next important thing that you need to understand when it comes to building a personal brand that lasts is being consistent. And not just being consistent as in, oh, I post 2 to 3 times a week. I mean consistency with volume. Now, a lot of business owners will sit down and tell me, Alex, I don't have the time to post 2-3 times a day. I don't have the time. I'm running a business. I have sales, I have clients, I have fulfillment to deal with. How do you post multiple times a day? The truth of the matter is, I guarantee you, all you need to do is find a social media platform that you like. Maybe it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever the social media platform it is. I recommend TikTok. It's all the craze now. Find that platform and focus on just putting your time and effort into one platform, mastering that platform, and then distributing your content elsewhere. Right. So if you're in the development stage and you're still trying to build that following on any social media platform, pick one and post at least 2 quality videos a day. Right? 2 short form pieces of content a day. and hold yourself accountable to that. Whether you got to sit down on a Saturday afternoon and batch record your content, whether that means you have to, repurpose content, re-upload a couple pieces of content, whatever it takes, you need to be consistent with volume, because it's not enough now to just post maybe once every few days. Most social media platforms have multiple people posting multiple times a day. So if you want to build a brand that lasts, you have to understand that the human attention span is so short. You might be able to garnish one follower on Monday, but that same follower might forget who you are by Wednesday because you're not posting enough and you're not being seen enough. Attention is everything. We're all fighting for the same attention. So it's important that you're getting a good amount of volume, one that you can still manage without driving yourself insane, but enough to be able to get your message across, get your brand across. So I recommend posting at least twice a day. My personal posting schedule on TikTok is 2 times a day, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I only post once a day. Sometimes I skip a day, but you don't have to post that much every day. Once you reach a certain following, right? Once you have a certain following, certain community, you don't need to post every single day. But if you're starting to develop that brand, you need to get volume out. You need to understand what's working. So the more you post, the faster you're going to find that solution. You also need to be able to get in front of as much people as possible, because the truth of the matter is, once you've garnished that follower, keeping them is now your next challenge. Now you have a decent amount of followers. The next battle is keeping and retaining those followers so they can continuously engage with you and eventually purchase your product or services, right? So how do you actually maintain and keep that engagement? The biggest thing to understand when it comes to retaining audience members, when it comes to short form content, is finding new innovative ways to engage with them and provide value to them. Someone might follow you for one particular video style and it's interesting the first couple of times, but over time they're going to get bored and they're going to need to be re-stimulated with value. Now, this kind of sounds kind of unfair, right? You're putting all the time and effort in to acquire this new potential follower just to have them not be interested with you within a couple of weeks. The truth of the matter is, you just got to suck it up, because that's the reality of the world we live in. We need new entertainment, new stimulus every few weeks or so to keep ourselves engaged. This is why it's very important to take your audience and start to funnel them into other avenues to be able to actually own your traffic. Maybe an email list, maybe a Facebook group, some other community. Just having them on a short form platform for too long can actually hurt you in the long run. So to wrap up here, is having a personal brand even worth it nowadays? Absolutely. If you're looking to take your business to the next level, you need to have a personal brand on some type of social media platform. I recommend TikTok. I've been able to leverage my business and grow my business to about $50,000 a month, leveraging one short form platform, which is TikTok. I absolutely love the platform. You can do the same. You can do even better than that if you have a personal brand. So over the next few months here, I'm going to be doing everything in my power to educate you on the importance of growing a brand and how to actually leverage that to scale your business. So of course, subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll be seeing you in the next video.